Take a look at this research. It highlights a stark reality. Between 2/3 and 3/4 of project delays globally result from poor financial visibility and inadequate reporting systems. Technical skill gives a project its physical form, but financial intelligence provides its life. Without a consistent flow of capital to secure materials and labor, even the most advanced engineering vision eventually stalls. As a site engineer, your role is to manage this transition. You must translate daily physical operations, concrete poured, steel tied, and earth moved, into the precise data that drives the project's financial engine. Mastering this transition ensures the site maintains the liquid cash required to sustain performance until the build is finished. The first step of the alignment check is cost classification. Every expense logged on site belongs in one of two fundamental buckets. The first is capital expenditure, or CapEx. These are long-term investments used to build durable assets or the project's permanent infrastructure. The second is operating expenditure, or OpEx. These are the day-to-day running costs required to keep the site functioning, including utilities, maintenance, and staff payroll. Consider a typical day on site. Purchasing a new tower crane is a CapEx investment. However, the diesel used to run that crane and the daily wages for its operator are OpEx costs. Maintaining a clear delineation between these cost centers reduces unaccounted expenditures by up to 15%, protecting the overall budget from erosion. This framework outlines project success. We focus on the first pillar, accounting principles. These include matching and accrual. They mandate recording work the moment it is physically performed, regardless of when the invoice is settled. To see this in action, follow the timeline of a specific material. It arrives on Monday, but you install it on Wednesday. Wednesday is the point of economic reality. This is when you must log the progress and the associated cost. Logging value at the exact moment a milestone is physically achieved provides a real-time picture of the project's financial momentum. This precision helps you monitor construction work in progress, or CWIP, the critical warning light for project health. CWIP represents the costs and labor for work that is physically complete but has not yet been certified for client billing. A site can look incredibly productive as floors go up in record time, but without certification, that physical progress becomes a mounting financial liability. Allowing uncertified work to pile up traps cash within the physical structure, money that the project desperately needs to pay for the next phase of construction. To prevent stagnation, you must aggressively pursue the immediate certification of completed milestones. This converts physical inventory back into the liquid capital required to keep the project moving. This seesaw illustrates profit versus liquidity. On the left, net profit reflects your performance under accounting rules, capturing income earned even if cash hasn't arrived. On the right, cash flow shows operational liquidity, the actual money available to pay bills. Consider an EPC contractor who completes a major structural phase. Under the accrual system, they might record a 50 crore profit. However, if 40 crore of that remains stuck in unpaid receivables from the client, the project's cash position is dangerously empty. These cash shortages disrupt procurement, delay wages, and inevitably cause schedule slippage, regardless of how profitable the project looks on paper. Physical progress only protects the project's survival when it is synchronized with verified fund releases. You now have the framework to protect your site's health, categorize daily costs, time reports to milestones, clear the CWIP backlog, and defend your cash flow. These tools elevate your role on site. You become the active manager of a multi-million-dollar asset, ensuring that technical execution is backed by financial sustainability. Review your site progress report today. Isolate one completed task currently stuck in CWIP and push it through to financial certification immediately. Technical brilliance gives a project its form, but a strong financial foundation is what converts a complex engineering vision into a measurable, fundable reality.